Hello everyone, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 59th Master Grade, the V-Core Booster. This is essentially a accessory and weapons add-on pack for the Master Grade Victory Gundam. I'm counting it as a separate Master Grade because Bandai is counting it as a separate Master Grade. When I bought this, I was hoping that it would really improve the Victory Gundam. For those of you who saw my Victory Gundam review, so I wasn't a huge fan of that kit, and I was hoping this would improve it. Now start off, you get 2 core fighters with this kit. I was hoping you could do 2 hexa core fighters, so I could have 3 hexas, but no, you get 1 hexa and 1 victory style. A little disappointing on that, but not a huge deal. The V-pack is actually fairly stable in flight mode. You can see we have more of those rings on this kit, just like the Victory Gundam. Those are again red stickers. Little tricky to get in there, but not bad. Those are going to be used to attach all the accessories. They do give you this little action base for the dash booster. And this little attachment here is what connects the dash booster to the base, as you see there. Now, one gripe I do have is with the decals. They give you lots of little decals. Again, this is still version Ka, so a lot of decals similar to the Victory Gundam, but they do not give you the decals for the core fighters like they did with the Victory Gundam. That's kind of disappointing. I'd like to see the core fighters just all decked out. Now, if you want to have a match, you can get one of your core fighters from the Victory Gundam and attach it that way. That way it'll all match up, but no decals for your core boosters, or for your core fighters rather, can be a little disappointing. And if you see there, the leg flyer in that picture is the one without any decals on it. It's kind of one of those things, unless you notice it, you're not even be able to tell it's there, but it bugs me that they didn't give us the decals. Accessories. First you get this beam smart gun. I'm going to call it a railgun, that's just because of what it looks like. You can transform that, bring the barrel in, flip the scope around, put the handles in, and you can attach it underneath the dash booster. You get a Gatling gun, same deal. Put the handle in, flip that up, bring the latch over, and you're good there. Then you can attach this one to the top of the core booster. You get these missile packs, which will attach under the core booster. And you will get this disposable bazooka, which will attach to the top. And there you see everything hooked together. I really like the way this looks. You see the dash booster all armored up, all weaponed up. Looks really nice. It reminds me a little bit of the Perfect Grade O-Riser with all its weapons, bombs attached. It's very stable. It's nothing's falling out. This is well designed. Other accessories, you get these 2 beam cannons which hook onto the hips of the Victory Gundam. You can extend them as so, and collapse them just as easily. You get this beam lance, or beam trident if you want. There are no beam attachments for the end of the trident or lance, so that's a tad disappointing, but it's nice that they are. You get a second beam rifle, pretty much the exact same beam rifle as the Victory Gundam. And if you get them both, you can dual wield in the top flyer, or you can dual wield with the Victory Gundam itself. And these guns attach in no problems whatsoever. However, we come across some more problems later. The V-backpack transformation is very easy, and it slides right over the back of the core flyer in the Victory Gundam itself. And there you go. The problem with this is it makes the kit back heavy, as you probably expect. And keeping this thing balanced is extremely difficult. The balance on the Victory Gundam was never that good to begin with, and keeping it upright is very tricky. Like that. There you go. Now, the Beam Smart, or Railgun if you like, They show you all the different poses you can do. After fiddling with it for over a half hour, that is the only pose I could get that rifle into. And believe me, I tried every which way because I really like that gun, but I just cannot get it to hold it any other way but that. The Gatling gun is a little bit better, but it's still a little tricky. Hook it into the hand, and the elbow of the Victory Gundam hooks into the back of the gun, so it keeps it a little bit more stable, but it's still very tricky to get in there. And finally, the beam cannons on the hips. They attach fairly easily, but they're very loose and they don't want to stay upright. Can be a little tricky. For my final thoughts on this kit, I would like to give this kit a thumbs up. I'd like to say that the V- improves the Victory Gundam, but it just doesn't. The V- backpack makes this kit back heavy and unbalanced. The extra accessories and weapons they give you, the kit can't hold very well. As a support fighter, as an attack fighter, this looks and works really nice, but you're really buying this for the extra weapons and accessories, and they don't work. If I could go back in time, I'd tell myself just not to buy this kit. If you don't have a Victory Gundam yet, go ahead and pick up the V-. The price difference isn't that much. But if you have a Victory Gundam, you don't need this. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it informative. Please leave a comment. I really do love reading them. And I will see you guys next time with another review. Thanks for watching. Oh, and one more thing. Bandai, we all know the V2 is coming. Please, please make it better than the Victory Gundam. Please.